Hi, it's an early morning in Utah. Good morning, everybody. Just before we start, I want to give you a tip on how to upload a video directly into this discussion thread. So if you hit reply in the edit window where you're able to change the font, etc., you'll see a movie icon. Click the movie icon, and that will take you through a videoing process so that you can embed your video directly into your reply. Of course, if you have another way that you'd like to directly upload it to your reply, you're welcome to do that as well. I'm Jody Palmer. I'm the instructor for Communications 1010, and by now you've probably heard at least some of my history. I was a student of MCU and then became the president of the college eventually, just before Christy Reed Young. And now I'm a house mother to the Compassionate Warrior House and the Lighthouse, and on the board of directors. I live in Utah with my husband and 4 children, and we're just getting ready. We're in the middle of a move to a new city called West Point, which is a great introduction to my contribution to today's discussion thread about silence and violence. So we are living with my in-laws, my brother and sister-in-law, in their unfinished basement. And my brother-in-law has been kind enough to do a little bit of finishing for our family. So he brought in some carpet, some secondhand carpet that is good carpet. But the first morning we were here after we spent the night, I noticed that my children and I had a bunch of bug bites all over our heads, which was really super distressing to me, just because that's freaky. But secondly, because it presented the need to have a crucial conversation. And I recognized for a first time in a long time that really deep set style I have under stress, which is silence, because this conversation felt super scary to me. Scary just because there was a whole lot of uncertainty about how my in-laws might respond, and what the situation might present. Like, we didn't know where this was coming from or what it meant. Would they feel afraid that we brought it with us? Just a lot of discomfort in the possibilities. So I started out with coaching myself and saying, Jody, you can have this conversation. You have tools that you haven't had before. You know how to go through a crucial conversation. So I just settled in with starting with heart. Like, what did I really want for myself? What did I want for my in-laws? What did I want for the outcome of this conversation? Um, and and so I settled down and entered that really difficult conversation with that center. And the value that this experience has brought me is the reminder of how deep that style under stress is, and how easy it is for me to fall into that style, and how grateful I feel as I remember how things used to be when the only thing I had was silence. And now I have something different. I have tools and a process and a model that I can follow that helps me enter really difficult conversations that in past life I wouldn't have entered. And because of only having silence, there have been a lot of consequences in my life and my children's life for not being able to engage in really difficult conversations. So I'm going to let you know uh, how this experience ends, how this conversation ends, because we're still in the middle of continuing it. And I'll also let you know how these running shoes go. So good luck to all of you in your uploading of your videos. I look forward to hearing your own introductions and your own experiences with silence and violence.